Hello, this is Janet16 and welcome to part 2 of building and detailing a scene on your model railway. So I'm here at Cornell Street at the car repair garage. If you watched part 1 you will know what this is going to be, but for those of you who've not watched part 1 yet, this is going to be a car repair garage site. Several classic cars all stored in here ready to go into the actual garage and be worked on. It's a garage that specialises in repairing old cars and giving them services and everything. What we're going to focus on tonight is the site office, which is here, and we're going to put the ballast down, well, the gravel that's going to be in the actual site area where the grey is, what we painted in episode 1. So this site office is a Hornby Scaledale site office. Several years ago, you can probably still pick them up on eBay and that, but they don't make them anymore. I like the blue, but I do want to change some colours, especially the door. We are going to paint a nice red door on the front of that. And I'll have a look at some other areas, but I think we'll just weather it after that. It's got to be lightly weathered, not heavily weathered, because this is a well-known garage. It's not overrun or anything. It's not run down, I should say. So it's going to look quite clean. So what we're going to do is paint the door first. Now, I'm not that great at detailing when it comes to painting details and everything, so I got some Tamiya tape here. Now I use this for my RC trucks. If you've seen my videos, I built an RC Mercedes Actros, and I'm in current progress of building a Scania 8x4 heavy hauler, and this tape is ideal for that. It's not too dear. You can get it from most model shops. You can get it on a wheel as well, so you can have it cut properly and everything. But I use it like this because I got a wheel, but I don't use it up here. It's done in the shed for the trucks. But what we're going to do then is tape the door up. I have got some tape ready. Okay, so I taped up the site office, as you can see here, around the door. I haven't done the top because I'm going to be painting downwards, so as long as I get that line across the top, I'm okay. Just something to note, this is a plastic case from a Wheels kit where it sticks to the card, and you have bits inside like plastic sheets, war sheets, like these, and they go in like that and you get them on a piece of card. I keep this plastic case in, and I usually put PVA glue inside it and then place that somewhere on the layout when I'm working on certain areas. So just a quick tip there really. I wouldn't chuck them straight away, you can use them, and when I've been doing detail on some parts as well, you don't lose the parts, they stay in the area and you can work on them and like that. It's pretty easy, as I don't really have a work table where I do a lot of modelling because the shed's kind of a mess. So yeah. So we've got to paint this little blue site office. Now I have this red paint, a Rival Red number 31. I bought it probably 5 years ago, used it for something, never used it again. It does need stirring. So what we'll do is get something to stir it with. If I can find some. I have so many different paintbrushes that need using, but I just stir it up. And there we go. Then all we need to do is just add the paint. So let me move this across a bit more so we can see it. In fact, it's probably better if I was to move it over here somewhere so you can see it a bit better. And there we go. And I haven't got the... I don't spend a lot of money on brushes. I'd probably mentioned this before. I bought a load of them for £1.50, I think they are a set, and I use them quite a bit. So you just want to take it steady. I probably will do the detail to the door handles as well. This Tamiya tape that I'm using is very good. I've not had any problems with paint getting underneath it or anything. Maybe the paint needs a bit more of a stir. There we go. That's better. There we go. It might need 2 coats, but that's alright. Put on there quite thick and it's not a problem. I got to be honest, I prefer using sprays than hand painting. But on small stuff like this, there's really no point. So we'll leave that. Lovely red paint. I will just move it aside. Just make sure the paint's okay. There we go. So what I want to do now is I'll put the lid back on the paint so it doesn't dry up, because I will use it again for a second coat. And we'll keep that in there and put it on the top rail. So now we are going to do some ballasting on the actual road area, the car park. To do this we need 2 things: PVA glue and ballast. So I've got PVA glue right here off camera because it's a bit big. I can't use that tray I just used, so I'm gonna have to, well, to be honest, I don't think I need to, because this is a big area, so I may as well just pour the glue out on it. This glue is quite thick. I don't know why not all PVA glue is. I could add water to it, but it is running low, so there we go. A bit too much on there maybe, but that's okay. Any excess we can remove later on, what we don't need. So to spread this, I use several things. Card, again, wheels kits come with card backing. I just rip strips off it, to be honest, and there you go. So I got a nice ballast I've had for a few years that I've never found a place to use it on. So today I'll be using it for the first time, and I've had it a very long time. We're talking probably nearly 10 years. I remember buying it actually from Totally Trains in Ross on Y. Now remember, I put the grass round. Try not to get any glue on the grass because I want to obviously add detail to that at a later stage. I have put a bit too much glue down. That's okay, we'll just use some of it over here. The wiring, which you see here, again, that's for the light, what's going inside the garage, which will be for the welding light. And we will be doing that hopefully in the next episode. We'll see if the stuff arrives. It is on its way. I think my computer just shut down. There we go. So yes, we have got a bit too much glue on here. Not a problem. We can use that. Remove it if we have to. Also today I finally got a name for the station on the layout. Now Cornell Street is the name of the actual street this repair garage is on. Okay, so I moved some of the excess glue. I did put too much on. To be perfectly honest, I'm trying to use all this PVA glue up because it is a bit lumpy. I don't know why. It's something that was given to me to use up and there's not much left, so I'm not too worried of using too much glue. Just remember not to use too much. The ballast we will be using is this dark grey in this tub here. I picked these tubs up a while ago, and here's the ballast. I think it's fine enough. It's not too lumpy, which is great. It's a very fine ballast. So I was saying that Cornell Street is not the name of the station, that is the name of the street this repair garage is on. I have got a name for the station now, and hopefully when I do a layout update soon we will have that sorted in that video. So what you want to do is, you can do this several ways. Sprinkle on your fingers. I have got a spoon I usually use, however I don't think I'll use it. It's only a small area. I usually use a spoon to sprinkle it on if I'm doing a lot of track. So we'll just see, we'll sprinkle a little bit on. Also note, I won't be putting too much down because that's where I painted the undercoat grey. So if there's any areas that haven't come up that well, that's okay, because we got the grey underneath. I don't want to put too much down because you've got to think of when you put the PVA mixed with water mixed with Fay liquid in the end, and some experience I've had before, it bubbles up. Now I don't know why that is with certain ballast. It might just be the kind of ballast I was using. I'm not too worried of getting it on the grass because the grass has not got the glue on. But you can see it changes the colour straight away, adds some character to the area. It's a big area to ballast, but it needs doing. There we go. I probably am spilling a bit on the road. Nothing a vacuum or Hoover won't sort out. Also note on leaving these areas either side of the road. So you can see that. That's because I'm going to do some with grass there maybe, or something else. I'm not too sure yet. But there will be a big gate on this area on the front of the actual site. So what I'll do is get this finished and we'll be right back. Okay, so it's been 12 hours. The glue is dried for the gravel and everything. The reason I skipped ahead was because it's very windy outside last night, and it was actually affecting the camera, the sound and everything. But so I thought I'd stop it, gives it time to dry. Also gives it time for the office to dry, the red door. So what we're going to do now is actually weather up this office. The gravel will have the PVA mixed with water and Fay liquid poured on, but that's not going to be yet because I still want to add a few colours just to change it slightly, give it a different shade of grey as well. So what we're going to do is actually weather this office. To do that we need my weathering powders I use. I use Humbrol weathering powders. If you watch my weathering video I done a couple of days ago, I use these Humbrol black, and this is a rusty colour. Weathering powders, I really enjoy using them. They are very good. So what we need to do then is get something to put the building on. Now I can't use that tray I used because it's still got PVA glue in. So we're going to use this, it's not going to be a problem, to be honest, if I get any in the gravel, because again it would change the colour up. So I use just a simple paintbrush to put the powders on. So let's go for a black first. And it will just dull the blue down. Now, it don't matter if I put too much on there, which I have kind of there, you can just see, because you can always just wipe it off and start again before you actually fit it. Great thing about Weathering powders. There we go. Changes the colour up straight away, as you can see. It just makes it more, it looks better. Is that paint dry? Yeah, the paint's dry on the door, so that's good. Just wiping my finger. And there we go. I will add some rust to this one as well. There we go. It's also the same weathering powder I used on the arches to get the effect of running water and everything. There we go. Straight away, I'm already happy with that. So we're going to try some rust. Now, rust would build up at the bottom of the office. Just have a look. Oh, that's alright. You probably can't see it on camera. I'll take a picture in the end for the end of the video. There we go. So let's do this end, because obviously this end will be on show as well. There we go. That's a bit of rust across the bottom. I don't know how much you can see of this because I'm not looking at the camera. And there we go. Then all we got to do is the back then. There we go. I will have a layout update come in, hopefully in the next couple of days. There's one or two things I want to get sorted first. It's very windy out there today as well. I can hear the wind now. We've had some bad weather over Christmas, but the good thing is we had snow, so I was happy. Because my youngest Labrador, Bella, she's not experienced snow before, so it's quite nice to see her playing in the snow and that. Also does the door down as well, so that's quite nice. Now, I did say that I wanted this area to be quite clean and that. This site office could be a lot worse. I'm quite happy with the tone of it. I am going to do the roof because the roof's going to have some sort of detail added to it. I'm not too sure what yet, but we will do something to the roof. I'm thinking of having a car on the roof, to be honest, as like a promotion to classic cars or something. So we'll see. But I think I could pull that off. The great thing with the rust, when you if you put too much on, you put some black on it, it really comes up in a nice rusty colour, as you can see there. I don't know if you can see it because the camera's not that great. Oh dear. So if I put that back now, where it's going, there we go. Let me just move the brush out of the way. We'll move these, and I will move the camera so we can have a closer look. In fact, I might even take the camera off the tripod for this one. And there we go, there's the office. So yeah, it's come up fairly nicely. I'm quite happy actually, that looks okay. It definitely gets rid of it being too bright, which was the problem in the first place, and the door really suits it. You'll see I haven't done the ballast all the way up to the office. That is because I'm going to have some kind of slabbing outside it, so it looks like it's permanent. And I'm also going to build the toilets on the side as well, so I probably didn't need to weather that one sided, wasn't thinking. But no, that's okay, I'm happy with that. It looks really good. We'll just do a pan over the gravel. It looks okay, yeah. So what I will be doing is adding more colours to that. We'll do that in the next video. And also in the next video, we will be finally wiring this up. And I say finally because I wanted to do that for a long time. It won't work. It might work straight away, we're not sure, because the lights have come, the LEDs, but the what it's going to plug into hasn't yet. It's only going to run on a simple battery. Same with the actual yard lights, because it's not always going to be on when I'm running trains. So I thought, well, I don't need to wire it into the main system. So that's it for this video. So next episode, like I said, we'll take a look at the light and adding detail to the gravel and everything. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I shall see you soon with more. Bye for now.